because my stomach is so big now. Well, I guess that was part of it because we didn't do it last time. Anyway, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Kirsty. It's Thursday morning. We're having breakfast. It's just some fruit, chia seeds, flax seeds, Greek yogurt, and then we're gonna have our eggs and sausage, avocado, all that. But anyhow, I thought I'd film another video. I feel like a lot of the baby holistic wellness, like the hormone video, balancing hormones, plus the unmedicated birth, epidural, etc. videos are doing really well. So I thought I'd film what I will be and won't be doing for baby number 2. Okay, one thing that I decided that I will not be doing, the one thing that I decided that I will not be doing is pumping. With my daughter, I pumped for about 6 months while also putting her to the boob, so nursing and pumping for about 6 months, and it was kind of a lot. But the good thing was we got a really great supply out of it that I freeze dried through Milk by Mom. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It comes in individual packets. They're freeze dried. The shelf life is 3 years versus 4 to 6 months in the freezer, and you don't need to keep it in the freezer because it's freeze dried, so it's really convenient. One of the reasons why I won't be pumping is because I'll be tandem breastfeeding. Our 17-month-old toddler is still nursing, so she'll be tandem breastfeeding at the same time as her baby sibling, so that's going to be a little bit crazy. What I'm going to do instead is use the Haka. They call it a breast milk pump, but it's really like a collector. It's a silicone attachment that you just attach to one of your boobs and let it catch like whatever milk is left. So I think I'm going to do that. It just depends. I don't know how much or how often I'll do that because like I said, I'll be breastfeeding too, but I think that will be good for the baby to have their own like milk. I will use basically what I use our daughter's freeze-dried milk for is like putting it in smoothies. We have a lot. We have almost 700 ounces that I'm barely making a dent on because she still nurses from the boob, so I've been trying to put it in our smoothies. Okay, change of scenery. It's later in the day now. I'm actually cooking dinner. I made a post on Instagram a while ago about baby products that we intentionally did not use, a jumper or a lounger, for a few reasons. I wanted to just limit our daughter's time in containers and just really encourage her to be on the floor, figure out just sensory play and touching things, being barefoot or just with grippy socks if it was cold, but just figuring out like on the floor. And I feel like it went really well. She started, not that it matters, you know, all babies are different, but she started walking at 9 months, which was crazy. It was really crazy. Just limiting time in containers, and so instead of doing that, I just encourage a lot of floor time. And just continuing off of that, being in like a swing or bouncer or a lounger can be a lot of wear on babies, like developing joints in their hips, and just kind of inhibit strengthening their core, their neck, head, and their legs. So that was very intentional, and I like the way that turned out. Okay, let's get into the things that we will be doing again. Well, I guess that was part of it because we didn't do it last time. Anyway, I will be doing placenta encapsulation again. So I did have my placenta encapsulated the first time around. It took about 4 months to get through all the capsules. You have to take like 4 in a day. You start off with like 1 or 2 and then gradually go up to 4 until you run out. And I feel like it really helped with just overall mood and milk supply, energy, etc. Especially because I feel like being intentional during my pregnancy with what I ate. Of course, I allowed myself to enjoy like my cravings and things like that, but I was very intentional about just nutrient intake and the things that I was eating. So So I'm very excited to do the placenta encapsulation again. Our birth team actually handles that again. We're in a different country now, so very excited that we found a birth team that's going to assist us at home and also does placenta encapsulation. I want to make a whole separate video on baby sleep and contact sleeping, co-sleeping, etc. But I'm going to include in this video too. But that's definitely something that we are going to continue to do. Since pretty much the beginning with our daughter, she co-slept with us. We started with just like the bassinet that attaches like level to the bed and kept it open, and she slept with us that way. We did a lot of like breast sleeping where she nursed, and she still does that. She nurses while she sleeps, and she's now 17 months old, and it's just worked the best for us. And every single nap has been a contact nap ever since. It is a little bit more difficult, but I feel like it in turn it's actually easier because they sleep longer that way, because they have like your touch, their heartbeat's regulated, their temperature is regulated when they co-sleep. Of course, practice safe co-sleeping and contact naps, but definitely going to continue that. Okay, this is a big one, and I'm going to make separate videos on this too. I have some content on it on my Instagram, but definitely meal prepping again for postpartum. When we had our daughter, it was just us for like the first 3 months. We didn't have like visitors, so having meal prepped meals is super helpful. So I focus on like soft vegetables, stewed stuff that's easy on the digestive system. If you know, you know, like that first time going number 2 is kind of scary after you give birth. So definitely focus on maximum just digestion. And then I meal prep like smoothie bags that you just put with like collagen, protein powder, peanut butter, whatever, and have those ready to go. I also meal prep for our dogs. They eat raw, so they have like raw biologically appropriate meals. That was super helpful. Just having meals that were ready to go, definitely helpful. I want to do that again. I want to make a video on what I'll be meal prepping for this postpartum period, so let me know if that's something that interests you, but definitely do that. And then too, just having like healthy electrolyte filled drinks on hand is super helpful, especially if you're breastfeeding. So you know, I do my Nature's Gatorade, so just mineral salt plus citrus. I do lemon or lime in regular water so that you can get the benefits of electrolytes, and you could be hydrated on salt. Be baby wearing. We still baby wear, except my daughter will be on my back because my stomach is so big now. But we do a lot of baby wearing. So we went from like the really soft cloth carrier to the one with buckles, and we've used that so much. She'll be in it while I cook, while we are somewhere in public and walking around, so she could take a nap, etc. But it's so helpful and useful. There's so many great brands out there that make carriers, so definitely recommend that. So those are some of the things that we will and won't be doing for baby number 2. Definitely very excited for the baby's arrival. We have 2 dogs, so I'm excited to see how they react to them during their second home birth experience, and a daughter, of course. So definitely going to be filming more videos like this. Hopefully it's helpful to anyone who is either pregnant or planning on being pregnant. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. So glad seeing that these types of videos are doing well, because they're what I enjoy talking about, making. I talk about stuff like this with my husband all the time, so it's just really nice to have a platform to do it and finding a little community. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.